Welcome to News Video Clip. First Lady Melania Trump first came to the United States in 1996 on a guest visa. And when you have a guest visa, you're allowed to look for work, but you're not actually allowed to work. And yet Melania violated immigration laws when she took 10 modeling jobs and made $20,000. This was reported by the Associated Press. Here's Jennifer Welch at I've Had It, and she's got more.
We already know that she was working here illegally from the start. Let's pop this up. Melania Trump was paid for 10 modeling jobs in the United States that occurred before she had legal permission to work in the country, according to documents from 20 years ago provided to the Associated Press. AP documented $20,056 in paid work before receiving the visa. She promised in 2016 to hold a press conference and release documents proving her status. No documents were ever released. When you think about what her husband did with Barack Hussein Obama, and he wasn't born here and all of this shit, the call is always coming from inside the house with these people. His wife was an illegal alien working here illegally. Where's the outrage, Stephen Miller? This Einstein visa should have been called an Epstein visa. This is utter insanity, and these people are always the biggest hypocrites on the planet. We also know that she lied all about this illegal work. Let's play the clip.
I follow the law. I follow a law the way it's supposed to be. I never thought to stay here without papers. I had visa. I travel every few months back to the country, to Slovenia, to stamp the visa. I came back.
Okay. So what Melania is not telling you is that she had a guest visa. She did not have a worker's visa. And she violated the law when she did those 10 modeling jobs for $20,000. That's what she's not telling you. And of course, she's married to a 34-time felon, an adjudicated rapist named Donald Trump, who held a rally today in Marietta, Georgia. And Trump is so desperate. He knows Republicans are going to lose the midterms, at least for the House, maybe the Senate, that he is now stooping so low. He's calling Democrats communists. So let's watch his rally.
When it's done right, there's nothing like it. The radical left is actively trying to destroy our children's future with the disaster known as communism. It's communism. This isn't a social democrat. These are communists by another name, right? As I said in my recent address at Mount Rushmore recently, I don't know if anybody saw such a beautiful place. You know, the communists want to take it down. They try taking Mount Rushmore down.
I just want to say, nobody thinks about destroying Mount Rushmore more than Trump.
100%. He wants
If his face was on it, I promise you he wouldn't think about destroying it. It would be all systems go. But here's the deal. Trump said, okay, we all know it's a scare tactic, communism. Trump, in just under 2 years, has taken a government, and I say that in quotes because I do believe it's a personal stake, in my opinion. It's not for the American people. In 12 companies. So communism, by definition, is what Donald Trump is doing. Yet he's sitting there acting like it's so bad, but he fucking loves it.
This is spot on. Angie Sullivan just nails it. Trump has taken government stakes in private companies. An example of this is Intel. The U.S. government bought up 10% of Intel. That's communism, folks, when the state moves in on a private company. That's literally what communism is. So Trump is a massive hypocrite. But fortunately, some Trump voters are starting to figure out that he's a huge liar. And MS Now interviewed some Trump voters who are getting tired of his war in Iran and how it is screwing up the economy. The stock market crashed today. So let's watch this interview with these Trump voters.
Well, Americans aren't against the war. A poll just came out Americans don't want high gasoline prices, but they're not against the war.
We have Purple Hearts in our family. We have family with PTSD. We have special operators. So I think it's putting them in harm's way needlessly.
President Trump campaigned on no more foreign wars. You obviously supported him
3 times. Very disappointed. My entire family is very disappointed. It upset me that he, told everybody he was going to end it quick, and now it started all over again.
This war has been it's been taxing on everyone, and I'm on a fixed income, and so it's other ones that on fixed income are, I'm really feeling it.
If you bitch it.
So there you go. I mean, these are Trump voters. They're sick and tired of his war. Trump claims it's a very popular war. Nobody's buying this garbage. He is a compulsive liar. The war is a disaster. Pete Hegseth was in front of Congress yesterday begging for billions and billions of more tax dollars. Folks, we could have spent those tax dollars on health care, education, so many things we need in this country. But instead, it's being blown on Trump's failed war. Okay, now we're going to go over to Benny Johnson's podcast. And he was interviewing Tommy Tuberville. Yeah, it's a real person. He is a senator from Alabama. And Tommy Tuberville threatened to take the New York City mayor, Zoran Mamdani, who has been a U.S. citizen since 2018, and put him in Guantanamo Bay, the prison in Cuba. So let's watch this clip.
For some reason, we have enough people in New York that would vote for this guy to run the largest and the most popular city in the world. That just goes to show you how close we are to losing our country. And he will, sooner or later, he will do something more stupid than what he's done, to where we'll finally say enough's enough. Go put the handcuffs on him and get him the hell out of here, and send him to Gitmo, because the guy hates this country.
Okay. First of all, it is completely illegal to send a U.S. citizen to the prison in Guantanamo Bay. Tommy Tuberville is the one that hates this country. He's the one who hates U.S. laws. In fact, he's advocating violating U.S. laws. What a hypocrite. What a tired, old, crusty Republican hypocrite. Alrighty, those are all the stories we have for today. We have links to all of our stories right below this video. Unlike the right-wing podcasters like Benny Johnson or Joe Rogan or Tim Pool or Jimmy Dore, Riley Gaines, Kristen Hawkins, unlike all those right-wing paid influencers paid to lie, we actually back up our stories with evidence. And that's what makes us different. All right, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to this podcast. If this is your first time watching, please like and subscribe, or you can hate the show and subscribe, or you can hate me. Yeah, the line starts back there, and still subscribe. Okay, we'll be back later with more stories.